Hello everyone. Thank you very much for watching the Logic's Lord channel. I'm Nasir Khan, and in this video I'm going to do a full movie review of the Pakistani movie Jawani Phir Nahi Aani. This review will have spoilers at the end. I will give you a warning when the spoiler starts. So if you have this film was actually one of the first films that started playing in the theaters here in the US, on a consistent basis for Pakistani cinema. So I remember it very clearly. Before that, I think there was one film a few years ago, Javed Sheikh film. I'm forgetting the name. That played for like a day. But Jawani Phir Nahi Aani started a trend that now there are at least 3-4 films play in theaters in the US. So a lot of people have seen this film. If they've not seen the film, they've at least watched the trailer. So they're all familiar with it. One of the very common feedback that I get on this film is that it wasn't very well made, still left a lot to be desired. It looked a lot like skits just put together as a film. Look, I think that we have unrealistically high expectations from Pakistani cinema or from Pakistani films in general. We don't have that expectation from like Hollywood films or Bollywood films, but for a Pakistani film, for whatever reason, we have a very high expectation. You would not go to watch Rain Man and come out and say, oh, this was a crappy film because it did not have any song and dance number in it, or because there was no action in it. Of course not, right? It's a film that is in the drama genre, and it has to play within that genre. And that's what the trailer sells you, that you actually go and watch that film for. This was a film. Under no circumstances while watching the trailer were you, under the impression that this was going to be a very serious film. I don't think the filmmakers were taking it very seriously either. And the objective of the film was just to make you laugh. Did it make you laugh? Yes. I mean, it made me laugh throughout the film. Sometimes rolling on the floor type of laughter, right? So at least 4 or 5 times in the film, I just started laughing out loud. And that's what the film promises. It just promises to be an entertaining film for 2.5 hours. It'll make you laugh. And as long as that happens, that's the genre that it plays in. I have watched a lot of Hollywood films which are in the comedy genre that don't necessarily have, things tied together, but they are, funny. I think the masala movie days are gone. Now you will probably not see a film that has everything in it for everyone. Now you will probably see a film that is for a specific mood, it's for a specific genre, and if you're not in that mood, not in that genre, then probably you don't want to watch it until you are. The film has great repeat value. I think that's probably the reason why it made so much money as well. It might have been the same group of people who just went and watched it again and again. I have actually watched it multiple times on YouTube. It's available for free over there by ARY Films, and it's a film that you can actually start watching from any point in the film, and you get entertained in the same way. So the jokes also don't get old. The joke that you see in the trailer, Thailand wali se wazifa kara rahe the kya, that I still laugh at it even if I watch it today. It has very Pakistani humor, Pakistani in the sense that it has a lot of pop cultural references. I think if you are not Pakistani, you might not get a lot of jokes, but if you are Pakistani, you will probably get all of them. A lot of them have to do with politics, a lot of them have to do with television, some of them have to do with music as well. The unique thing about that kind of comedy is that you can't actually get it from anywhere else except from a Pakistani film. So that's what creates all the more reason to watch it as well. The standout performance in the film for me was Sohai Ali Abro. Her character, everything about her character was extremely funny. I think those are the best scenes in the film in which she is there as well. She had very funny lines. She delivered them very well. Her accent was also very interesting. And I think both Wrong Number and Jawani Phir Nahi Aani, they came around the same time. I think maybe 2-3 months apart. So if you watch one after the other, then it actually tells you about the range of the actress as well. The film is not really about one person, even though it looks like it might be about Humayun Saeed. It's not really about Humayun Saeed either. It's actually just a mixture of multiple things happening, and I think all the characters they have done very well in the film to make you laugh. A lot of talk was there about whether this film is just a remake of Masti. I have watched Masti, and this film has nothing to do with it. Yes, it is about one character who's probably leading three other characters who are all married men. But that's about all as far as the similarities are concerned. So if you haven't watched the film because you thought it was just a remake of Masti, well, go ahead and watch it, because it's not. So overall, my rating of this film is 3.5 out of 5. I probably would have, if I just looked at it at face value as a film that was supposed to appeal to everyone, I would probably give it, 2 or 2.5. But I have given it 3.5 because it's a comedy film and it's supposed to make you laugh. And if that's what it ends up achieving, and if that's what they were promoting in the trailer, and you had a good time, then the film has actually achieved its objective. The ending is actually very abrupt. If you look at the wedding scene and how he's standing over there deciding between two women, and the courtroom scene just happens immediately after that. I think that they had some content in between those two scenes, but they just had to cut it out because they needed to reduce the total length of the film. It's still not clear whether Humayun Saeed was what kind of a character was he? Was he a shade of grey? Did he have a character arc? That part is not clear. So yeah, he was obviously fooling around with a lady in Thailand, and then suddenly says, I want to get married. So comes to Pakistan. They keep showing he's interested in the dad's wealth. And then what happens after that? That whole thing is not tied very well together. Alright, so that was my review of Jawani Phir Nahi Aani. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, thank you very much, and have a nice day.